Okay, now let's look at what each of these say. So the first one says that children should decide because they study very hard, um, they want to have fun, they may want to go somewhere for a change. Uh, their parents might get it wrong. Okay, that's what. So let's quickly write that down. Or let's just we'll remember that. That's what. Oh, let me use these tools instead. Um, Children should decide. They study very hard. They would want to have fun. They might want to go somewhere. Parents get their choices wrong, and so on. Now, the other one says parents should always choose because they know much more than the children. Children are not aware of the prices. They don't understand that traveling can take a long time. Parents will choose one that's not too expensive. They might want to choose one that's near and easy to reach. And they argue that everyone should be happy. And that parents have a very short vacation each year. Now, let me ask you guys some questions. Or before I ask you, let me try and explain. This opinion is more based on logic and responsibility. Do you guys see that? David, do you see it? Do you see that this argument or this reason is more based on logical decisions and based on the responsibility of the parents? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. When do you also see that? When? Do you agree? Okay. The first paragraph is not so much on logic and responsibility. It's about I would say this one here is about curiosity. I would like to see new places. It's about fun. And like every child thinks their parents choose wrong. Now, David, tell me, what do you think about these two opinions? The one is the opposing opinion says we should check how much, so we should work with a budget or how much money we are willing to pay for a vacation, how long we travel, and everyone should be happy. The first one is the children should have fun. They deserve rest. Deserve, yes, deserve, not deserve. Deserve rest. And they want to have fun. Now, the first question I'm going to ask you is, with which one do you agree, David?
Opposing opinion.
Why?
Uh, I think if children decide where the family goes on vacation, uh, it will be dangerous.
It will be
Dangerous.
dangerous. Okay. With which one do you agree?
Yes.
With which of these two reasons do you agree? Do you agree that parents should choose, or do you agree that children should choose?
Children do not know the price of things.
Say again. Can you repeat your answer, Win?
Children do not know the price of things.
Okay. But do you agree with? So you also agree with the opposing opinion. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And I also agree with the opposing opinion for one reason and one reason only. The one who pays for the vacation gets to decide where to go. That's what I feel. What do you guys think? I'm going to write it down in a moment. I just want to clear these lines. The person who pays for everything should decide where to go. What do you guys think about that statement? Gwen, what do you think about it?
The person who pays for everything should decide where to go.
Do you agree or do you disagree?
Mm. Reasonable.
Do you agree with that? Gwen,
Yes.
do you agree with that statement or do you disagree with it? Do you think this is correct or do you think it's wrong?
Wrong.
Why?
Because because
Let me help you with the reason. Ask yourself, can children afford it to go to pay for a vacation? Can children afford it to pay for a vacation? Does the children have money for it? Yes or no, Win? It's no, they don't. So you can say it something like this. No, I disagree. The children are dependent on the no. The children depend on their parents to pay for a vacation. Therefore, or that's why children should be allowed to choose or to give an opinion or to choose or to no not choose. A student should be allowed to state where they would like to go. Can you read that for me, David? When?
Yes. I disagree. The children depending on their parents to pay for a vacation. That's why children should be allowed to stay where they like to go.
Perfect. The word state is the same as saying they should be allowed to say where they would like to go. Okay, now, David, back at this opinion I gave this statement. Do you agree with it or do you disagree with it?
I agree.
You disagree. Why?
Agree.
Agree. Okay, why do you agree?
Oh.
Do you need some help with the reason, David?
No.
No. Okay. Well, what would be your reason? I'll give you another minute or two.
Wait. Children don't pay anything anything for a vacation, so they have to depend on their parents.
Okay, yes. Another reason you could have given was children don't, or children do not, yeah, don't have a lot of responsibilities. So the decision should not, no, that is the final decision. Should not be theirs. Basically, what I'm saying is, children don't really think very far into the future. They would hear great vacation, with fun activities. It costs $10,000 for the whole family to go. They will look at the budget. The budget is, or they will look at the amount of money the family has. Let's say the family has $10,000. They would say, "Oh, we can go." What they don't realize is the vacation is only 4 days long. For 4 days, they only have $10,000 to survive for 30 days. If they go on that vacation and they pay the $10,000, they will have no money to do anything else for the rest of the month. Do you guys understand?
Yeah.
Does it make sense? When? Do you understand? Do you understand when?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm going to try something else with you guys. I'm going to ask you just a few random questions. And I want you guys to give me your best answer, okay? So try to remember full sentences, and I think that's that. Now, what subjects do you enjoy studying the most? I will ask again. What subjects do you enjoy studying the most, and why?
I studying mm, math
Math. Why?
because
Hmm.
because it make me uh, it make me to it make me achieve uh, make me
Achieve. Is that what you're trying to say?
achieve
What does it help? What does it make you achieve? Oh, architect. It helps you with architecture. Okay, cool. That's cool. David, how do you usually prepare for your exams? I'll ask again. How do you usually prepare for your exams? What do you do?
I never prepare for the exam.
You never prepare.
Yes.
Why not? Are you that smart?
Mm,
Why don't you prepare?
Mm, Not, not really.
Say again.
Mm, Uh, I often
You often prepare for exams. Okay, but what do you do? I mean, you surely cannot remember everything that I teach you before the exams, and then go and write it and get like 90% or a level 10 or 9. What do you do? Do you read your notes?
mm, I usually watch and review roughly.
Okay. Okay. When do you prefer studying alone or with friends? I'll ask again. Do you prefer studying alone or with friends? In other words, do you like to study alone or do you like to study with friends?
To study with love.
With? Alone.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah. Because it's funny
Funny.
and
Do you mean it's fun or do you mean
yes.
it's funny? Fun.
No
Okay.
fun.
Okay. Remember, if something is funny, you laugh at it like a joke. A joke is funny. But when something is fun, that's when you enjoy it. Okay. David, this is going to be a
Yeah.
tough one. Well, not that tough, but it might be hard to answer. How important is learning English for your future? How important is learning English for your future?
Mm, I have a lot of job opportunities, and I can become a
Huh?
mm, uh, I have a lot of job opportunities and become a global citizen.
Okay, that's interesting. When?
Bạn trả lời xong rồi. Chứ
What do you usually do
thầy hỏi nói kệ nó chứ.
after
Thầy
school?
hỏi con khác nè.
When?
Yes.
What do you usually do after school?
What?
What do you usually do after school?
Uh, I usually play badminton
And
and play football.
and
Mm,
when do you do your homework?
yeah, yeah,
Okay, so you guys, you need to work on giving more detail in your answers. Okay? Like for example, if someone would ask me what I usually do after school when I was in school, I would have said I first go home, eat something, get out of my school uniform, get into my sports clothes, then I would either walk or ride on the bike to the sports field. Then we would practice rugby. After that, I would walk home, shower, eat, do my homework. After that, I would either watch TV or play computer games, and then I would go to sleep. Do you see? You guys should add
Yeah.
just a little bit more information, but that's fine. We will work on that. Our time is up. Thank you, David. Thank you, Win. I will see you guys again. Bye
Goodbye,
bye.
teacher.
goodbye teacher.